We on? Awesome. So we on right there. Let's switch on the next one where we're going live. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm with my beautiful boy here. Love this guy to death. We're gonna be doing quite a phenomenal job today. So let's start off the live now. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Hi. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful. I hate to interrupt people's lazy Sundays. They call them Sundays for a reason because they're lazy days. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm pretty excited to be back on this Success Elementary journey. It has been quite a moment where we had to cool off. I've been overwhelmed, trying to put a little bit of more things together. As you can see, our set is changing. We're working quite on a number of projects, and I'm pretty excited. And say welcome to Mr. Damian. Once I told him that, hey, we are starting over those masterminds again, I was like, Daddy, don't leave me behind. I want to be part of them. I want to be part of it. So I said, it's okay, my son. Let's give it a go. As long as you behave, you don't yawn, you don't be smiling or fidgeting, I'm all in. So he's right here. Damien, say hi to the guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. All right. So once again, it's a beautiful thing. My name is Gilbert Gwaze. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. And this is my son Damien. And it's a beautiful Sunday. He gets to take some time off and to spend some time with me. I get some time to spend with my family right here. And Success Elementary, the whole goal of Success Elementary was the journey of myself and sharing my newfound awareness with everyone who is keen to have their lives changed. I've testified, man. Those who know me know me. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not giving you half truths. I'm not holding back. Bottom line, I'm giving you everything that has happened in my life, and I'm pretty excited to be sharing it with the whole world because I believe through study that everything took a sudden shift, a sudden turn in my personal life and in my business life. Things started moving in the right direction, and at least I can see a vision. I can see the destination in my mind because that's all I want to share with you. So you could be out there really wondering, what am I really going to be doing about my life? Where do I need to start? The best place to start is to be joining with us, is to be studying, is to get a clear understanding, because understanding drives away fear, understanding drives away anxiety, understanding drives away a whole lot of negative stuff. And it's through the deeper understanding that builds faith, that builds courage. And on the last part, before we took our hiatus, that's what they would like to call it, we were studying the power of the subconscious mind. And we are studying Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. And I call it the finale because we are coming right at the end of this beautiful masterpiece. I call it the holy grail of personal development because to me, Napoleon Hill managed to condense quite a number of principles into 13 principles of success, which to me is, I mean, you don't need more than 13 principles. You don't need to know anything else to just change perspective in the way that you see your life and in the way that you progress and do whatever you have to do to make sure that your life at least starts to go in a positive direction. So I'll start off with a poem today. And let's hope, I know it's a bit chilly. Today it's a bit cold, but if you could see our background here, Mommy has made sure that we are all warm and cozy and we are delivering everything that we have to deliver on this beautiful Sunday morning. So thank you so much once again. And that's about enough for the introduction. But for a start, I'll start off with a little poem by Ella Weller Wilcox. The poem has got a deeper understanding of the power of the subconscious mind. And if we could read it together and we can make this a part of our daily living in terms of understanding what the subconscious mind is all about and the power it holds in unlocking the keys to success or to happiness or to health or to wellness, or to, just healthy relationships with other people, with the people that surrounds you, every aspect of your life can change once you get an understanding of this. So it goes. You can never tell what a thought will do in bringing you hate or love. For thoughts are things, and their airy wings are swifter than career doves. They follow the laws of the universe. Each thing creates its kind, and they speed aura the track to bring you back whatever went out from your mind. So I've mentioned in the early stages of studying Napoleon Hill, quite a privilege that we are getting to be in this particular situation. We are together in this situation for a reason, that I have sat on the feet of good mentors who have explained to me in simpler terms what it means to be of service to the universe, what it means to know the inner workings of your mind. My greatest mentor told me that mind is movement, and body, by body he means even our human body, everything else, the universe moves. There is nature, there is animals, there are human beings, other bodies, is the manifestation of that movement. So a clearer and simpler way of understanding what the mind is all about is placing yourself in the picture of the stickman concept, because that simplifies almost and clears of all confusion and puts into place just the basic line of what you need to understand in terms of what the mind is all about. Once you understand the mind, you understand that the movement of the mind is all initiated by thought energy. Thought energy. We are some of the creatures that have been endowed with the power of thinking. By thinking, we mean creating pictures of the things that we want. But in some instances, we create pictures of the things that we do not want, and therefore we get them. We are not aware of it, but the results show in a lot of ways what this mind works, thinking, and manifestation is all about. The whole point of this Success Elementary, when we are studying about the mind, is for you to know how to deliberately create your desires in the garden of your minds and plant them as seeds of thoughts, and continue to water those seeds up until they take and they sprout and they bear fruit, because it is possible. There is a law of growth even in the spiritual world. When you plant a seed of thought of the good that you desire, not of the things that you do not want, because there's a very fine line. You just waking up thinking of the things that you want to see in your life. You don't want to see wars, you don't want to see people fight, you don't want to see anger, you just want to see peace, you just want to see love, you just want to continue to push those things out of this world, out of your own mind. For the law of attraction simply states that whatever you project, whatever that leaves your mind, the universe will go out of its way to make sure that it replaces with the same amount of energy, the same energy that you would have put out there. So you ought to be wary of what it is that you're putting out there. Are you putting out good, or you're putting out bad? Are you putting out anger, or you're putting out love? Are you putting out hate, or you're operating with humanity, with help, with assistance in each and every way you can? We all can be good. It's a myth that everyone can be good, everyone can be rich, everyone can be healthy. Everyone can be, but only if we know how to use the power of our subconscious mind and to get into the deep and diving deep into its inner workings. And that's where the causation of everything else that is happening in your life in terms of results is coming from. It's coming from you. It's coming from me. I'm here because of the things that I've constantly been thinking about. Okay, I need to get back to Success Elementary. I need to get back to those people. I need to, my people. Because I know the information that we are sharing here and these studies that we are doing here gives us a better understanding of who we are, what we can do, and everything else that can turn out to be good for ourselves and our kids. The next generation is here. Involve it, engage it, each and every day. Make it known, plant new seeds, continue to water those seeds, continue to walk with them, guide them, but do not impede their decision making. Continue to lead them and to guide them, and continue to, to just guiding and leading them in the right way. They learn by what they see, not by what you tell them. That's the beautiful thing about these youngsters. They're pretty growing so fast, you would never imagine. But I'm pretty excited to be having him here and to be sharing this with you. So I'll do now 1 or 2 paragraphs, and then we can discuss about it, the same format. If you haven't, if you're watching us from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Just punch that subscribe button, just punch that bell button, so that you won't ever miss any one of these sessions ever. Right? Damian is siding with me here. So I'll read. Mrs. Wilcox understood the truth that thoughts which go out from one's mind also embedded themselves deeply in one's subconscious mind, where they serve as a magnet, pattern, or blueprint by which the subconscious mind is influenced while translating them into their physical equivalents. Thoughts are truly things, for the reason that every material thing begins in the form of thought energy. The subconscious mind is more susceptible to influence by impulses of thought mixed with feeling or emotion than by those originating solely in the reasoning portion of the mind. In fact, there is much evidence to support the theory that only emotionalized thoughts have any action influence upon the subconscious mind. It is a well-known fact that emotion or feeling rules the majority of people. If it is true that the subconscious mind responds more quickly to and is influenced more readily by thought impulses which are well mixed with emotion, it is essential to become familiar with the more important of the emotions. There are 7 major positive emotions and 7 major negative emotions. The negative voluntarily inject themselves in the thought impulses, which ensure passages into the subconscious mind. The positives, however, must be injected through the principle of autosuggestion into the thought impulses which an individual wishes to pass on to the subconscious mind. Instructions have been given in the chapter of autosuggestion. These emotions or feeling impulses may be likened to yeasts in a loaf of bread because they constitute the action element which transforms thought impulses from the passive to the active state. Thus, may one understand why thought impulses, which have been well mixed with emotion, are acted upon more readily than thought impulses originating in cold reason. You are preparing yourself to influence and control the inner audience of your subconscious mind in order to hang over to it the desire for money, which you wish to transmute into its monetary equivalents. It is essential, therefore, that you understand the method of approach to this inner audience. You must speak its language, or it will not hear your call. It understands best the language of emotion or feeling. Let us therefore describe here the 7 major positive emotions and the 7 major negative emotions, so that you may draw upon the positives and avoid the negatives when giving instructions to the subconscious mind. I will end there today. What Napoleon Hill is trying to teach us is to get us to understand that everything else that we end up acting upon is as a result of our emotional state of being. The best definition I got of what an emotion is energy in motion. So what is that energy that you are carrying inside of you, which is causing you to move in the way you are moving? So it's either moving you to prosperity, or that energy is moving you to failure, or is moving you towards problems, is moving you towards meeting with resistance, is moving you towards jealousy and hate, or is moving you towards loving, towards expressing yourself in a more deeper way of being yourself, is moving you towards growth and understanding. What is that energy that you carry today? I just want you to take a moment and examine yourself. What is it that you are carrying? What is that energy you are carrying inside of you right now? Are you carrying energy of joy? Or you're carrying energy of stuckness, of stagnation? Are you stuck, or you're moving towards something constructive, or you're moving somewhere destructive? What are those emotions that are whirling inside of you? Because if it's energy in motion, it will need an outlet. And the only outlet is through moving your body towards that which is alike to that energy. Tomorrow, we are going to continue on our journey as we learn of the 7 constructive emotions and 7 destructive emotions. It is good to know the positive as much as it is good to know the negatives. For Napoleon Hill says that we ought to know the positives so that we continue to go on the road and follow the path of the positive, and try by all means to avoid the negative, so that whenever the negative starts approaching, because we've built cells of recognition of what negative is, we stop in our tracks and we deliberately shift our thinking to the positive. Every negative has got a positive. Every inside has got an outside. Every night has got a day. And every light has got a darkness. That is called the law of polarity. It's well painted as he brings out what emotions we ought to pay attention towards, and what it is that we ought to do each and every day to make sure that we instill the positiveness in our lives each day, every second, everywhere we are going. He mentioned about auto-suggestion. That is one way, one sure way, which we have known to this point, that can bring us into positive attitude, because we are creatures of habit. And so if we wish to be positive beings, we ought to be habitually positive in every way. Hakuna chinhu chinonzi munhu amboita positive mangwana azoita negative, uchitamba flip flop kana uchita up and down. We want to disrupt that pattern of up and down. We want to create that pattern of that spontaneous growth in every aspect of our lives, in our bank balance, in our relationships, in our health and wellness, in our general contribution to doing good. So this is what I had for you today. And I'm pretty excited to be with you here today, to be sharing with you, to be with my son. Whenever he is free, he's going to be joining us. But from here on, we promise that each and every day, same time, same place, Success Elementary is back. We're going to be doing whatever we have to do to make sure that we stick on the path and we stay on the path. If you are new here, please don't forget to press the subscribe button, or to click the notification button, or to press like and follow if you're watching us from YouTube. from Facebook, wherever you could be watching us from. Just make sure that at least you do something, you take action today to make sure that you won't miss any of these lessons. Because there is nothing that has been stripped back. I'm giving it to you as I got it. I'm not saying I know it all, but I'm giving it to you as I've learned it. Maya Angelou says, what you learn, you ought to teach. So if you have learned something from this lesson, find someone whom you can explain it to so that they can understand too.
Understand.
Right. So it's such a beautiful thing that my son is with me here. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you if you've been joining us, if you've continued with us on this journey. I will remind you of which day, because we have dedicated 365 days of these episodes to be sharing these beautiful books and studying with you in each and every way, each and every day, so that we stay on the path of the positive. Up until we meet again, Oman, same time, same place. Success Elementary is the page. Success Elementary is what we do. Till we meet again, salute.
Salute.
Okay, cheers.